Hello, my name is Tobias Adamson. I'm here to talk to you about Reinvent the City. Our mission about us, Reinvent the City, we have identified a range of issues and opportunities from the outfall of the global pandemic. We strongly believe that commercial space needs to be reimagined to serve its local community. We aim to provide a voice and a dialogue between employers seeking skilled labour and those who seek to reskill themselves. By looking ahead into the future, local businesses can invest in their community with technical knowledge and gain significant rewards in reputation and resources. Our current initial stages look to gain insight into the state of the skills gap, namely in South Wales. In addition, we are researching the skills which people are most interested in gaining and expanding. Gaining more information on sectors which are in most need of labour and the skills which are most sought after is extremely important to us. We will use this data to inform how we structure our work-based modules and what industry professionals we align ourselves with when gaining tutors and workplaces. Our origins. We began the Reinvent the City by identifying what our main passions and interests were. Once we were happy with our range of passions and their potential crossovers, we naturally looked into the current issues and inefficiencies within those fields. The table below helps map out how Reinvent the City grew from humble ideas. Urban space, a growing breakaway from city centres, has been seen in recent years with satellite shopping villages, which promote more efficient shopping and can often be seen with less crime than the less affluent areas of the city centre. The COVID-19 pandemic, the coronavirus pandemic, has caused huge changes in society. Issues and potential opportunities we explored here were promoting interactions, generating new footfall in the city centre, and providing new skills and environments to change careers. The skills gap. The skills gap seems to be an issue which has low levels of implementation to resolve. The issue is currently felt through both the employer with no skilled labour and the labourer whose skills are not sought after. As a nation, if we can provide highly skilled labour in fields which are flourishing yet understaffed, we can become extremely economically successful. And lastly, redefining. Our main passion is redefining possibly outdated and inefficiently branded norms. We applied this way of thinking to all of our objectives, whether it be how we expect to interact with urban space, how we are trained, or how we form communities. The issue. So relevant data. To delve into our target audience, we gathered data relevant to our field and location. Table 1 shows an 11.7 skills gap in percentage in Wales. Skills identified in this study were nursing and social workers in highest demand in Wales, whereas sectors such as welding are least fulfilled with labour. In addition, a study completed by the Open University, dubbed the Open University Business Barometer, highlights large inadequacies in jobs being filled easily. The study found that 92% of Welsh organisations were experiencing difficulty to fill jobs with the right workers. It is estimated through this study that £355 million is spent a year by organisations trying to remain productive, with recruitment fees, inflated salaries, training staff who are lower than intended, and temporary staff. Furthermore, official statistics released by the Welsh Senedd indicate increased unemployment rates, namely in the age group 16 to 24, and more recently, between February to April 2021, saw an overall employment rates in Wales at 73.9% compared to the UK average rate of 75.2%. In order to critically analyse our idea, we needed to ask a number of crucial questions. This would allow us to evaluate our idea from an unbiased perspective and expand in directions which previously may have been unidentified. The questions were: interpersonal relationships. Can we gain enough momentum to attract the participation of a number of local businesses and organisations? Here we are concerned with gaining the participation of notable businesses to contribute to both learning and providing employment opportunities. The reward must be realised by the businesses and organisations that these opportunities will yield committed employees with their training tailored specifically to the business needs. Personal criteria. Does this model fulfill the range of personal objectives to achieve personal success? And does the model allow all participants to gain a sense of success and ownership? We believe that our model fully satisfies people being able to own a part of this idea by creating a narrative for themselves. For example, they would participate in a learning community and gain a more desirable career. As detailed in our origin slide, this idea is completely in line with our personal goals and passions. And scalability. Does this model lend itself to be rolled out across different regions to become a national entity? Can the model be packaged in a way to allow adoption in any region of the UK? We believe that with the right background research to any given area, this model can fit well in different communities, catering to different needs. We believe that the model of urban-based, business-led career curriculum throughout the UK in areas where a skills gap can be seen. We are looking to hold open forums, focus groups and seminars in a number of locations across Wales to discuss the topics which people are most interested in gaining employment in or increasing their hiring pool. We will also look into how people have been trained in the past, dissecting what worked and what did not work. The main goal for us is to provide a service which caters for all parties involved in the employment process. By making the process of training and hiring as simple as possible, our local businesses can focus their efforts on productivity and efficiency. Our method, so to give a clear depiction of how Reinvent the City will operate, we have built a diagram highlighting natural progression, which we hope to create. Number one, diversify the use of buildings within the city centre by basing our learning communities and teaching seminars. This then goes on to gathering data in what employment sectors are inadequately staffed. This then goes on to involve local businesses and organisations and entrepreneurs within said sector. Involve local people who wish to change their career or tailor their current skills to particular employment. And lastly, maintain this cyclical community in learning and employment to develop a local area as skilled and sought after. So your future. Now over to you. Yes, you. Reinvent the City is looking to collaborate far and wide. The point is to revitalise our towns, our cities and our nation. Our ethos is to create communities of those who want more and want to better themselves and their environment. We are here to provide opportunities to people who want to go further in life. So, career chasers and diversifiers, if you want to increase your worth in the workplace, then Reinvent the City is perfect for you. The scope of career modules provided cannot be wider. You will work alongside industry professionals, and we will look to streamline you into work as soon as you are ready. You will gain a multitude of both hands-on skills and administrative skills, increasing your competitiveness and worth when it comes to looking for employment. Entrepreneurs and business owners, if you struggle to find and hold on to staff which are finely tuned to your operations and direction, then Reinvent the City is exactly what you are looking for. The initiative wants to take your expertise and entrepreneurial skills to create a productive, skillful workforce to invest back into the local area. And lastly, local organisations and initiatives. This initiative looks to tackle a plethora of issues found within Welsh communities for a number of reasons. Creating a community which nurtures workplace skills and streamlining employment needs the endorsement of local government, both in promotion and funding. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.